at the entrance, and she was already upstairs. So we're very excited that you made it.
Thank you.
And the question that I think we will start with is to try and ask you, how are you using data for decision making?
First of all, I want to say I'm indeed very grateful and I'm lucky to be in this forum. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. As you've heard my name is Dr Yulita, the Deputy Governor for the great people of Nandi, and I come in with warm greetings from His Excellency Stephen Sam. Was doing the second term with me, and I'm happy to report that we have been on a journey, as already shared by statistician Mercy, who's actually coordinating the work of our data desk in Nandi. That about 6 months ago, we launched our data desk. And this was a culmination of a number of activities that we started off in the year 2020 when Nandi decided, through the leadership of His Excellency Sam, to join open government partnership. And we've had a number of sessions to build capacity for our staff. But to the question that I've been asked, how are we using data for decision making? Allow me to say that we are work in progress. We have since started building up our data desk, and we are providing data for all our sectors as far back as the year 2015, and already we have an impression of where we are as a county as far as distribution of projects, as far as how we have been collecting on-source revenue, as far as those indicators in health or in agriculture, the various value chains. I think we are also at that point in time where we're working on a third generation CIDP. So this couldn't have come at a better time, because now we have some we have a picture of where we are as a county, as a county that is then going to inform areas that we need to invest in and areas that need intervention. So that is one of the opportunities and the advantages that we have now that we have our data desk. Thank you.
And it's extremely exciting, because if you all go to data.nandicounty.go.ke, I spent some time on that platform, because we made data open to the citizen. And so the question that I'd ask you is, now that I have been able to find data up to 2022 on daily, for example, because Nandi is a very big data producer.
Yeah.
I've been able to go onto the platform and see data up to 2022. What's the next frontier to make sure that how you use data for decision making is improved and strengthened?
One of the things that we're working on is, one, to avail as much data as possible in all areas that we think is going to be useful for our consumption and consumption for the public. Next week we will be taking out to the public an opportunity for them to contribute to the priorities they want in our CIDP. And already we have started using our public forums to sensitize them to know that now Nandi is availing that data. And I'm happy that you're already sharing the portal that we can access that information. So really, I believe strongly that if our citizens are able to get access to the data that is already available, it will guide them in prioritizing the areas that they wish that the government will invest in the next 5 years. Thank you.
It's very exciting because of the fact that the most powerful way to make sure that data is useful is when citizens themselves get involved. And I think for many of us here, that is the end goal. I know that, Madam DG, you're going to get a lot of questions from the CSO people here once they have gone through the data. And I hope that you will be accessible. The question that I know that, because today we're talking about data protection, I am aware that people are going to ask you a question about, so when you're collecting, I know that some of the work that you do is even collecting in terms of real-time data. But when you're collecting data that is citizen-centric, how are you protecting them? Do you have mechanisms in place? Are you developing mechanisms? What are you doing to make sure that our data as citizens is well protected?
What I know, for example, help, and this is the communication that has gone out to our team, is that the information that is being upgraded for purposes of monitoring what kind of diseases are being handled in this particular season, what is the most common disease that is being handled, it will not come with the need of the patient. So we will deal with data in terms of figures, in terms of if it is disease, we will be identifying what disease was being handled in one facility, and also when we're looking at the stocks, our medical and non-medical supplies, what was issued today, what is the stocks like. Those really are not personal data. However, in the event that we may need to upgrade data that probably would think is personal, then we would anonymize it. So that in the long run, what do they call it, privacy is observed. Because again, the patient privacy is key in health sector. When we're looking at production in milk, for example, that we know we report daily, or we are attempting to report daily, we want to be able to have that information available to us through our cooperatives. So really what we'll be looking at is what is the volume that is cooperative A has produced today, cooperative B, what was the volume in the sales, where are they selling? What is their price, for example? So really, on aspects of data protection, ensuring that the availed data has not infringed on privacy, we intend and we're going to continue anonymizing. Thank you.
My final question, I think, because I can see the voice looking at me back, is we have people here from civil society, we have people from private sector, and so on. And I know that your offices have been very welcoming to people who come to the source of champions. What sort of partnerships are you looking for? Are you hoping for? And what is the help that you think we can provide if we came to the source of champions?
I'm very excited to be here and to be able to interact with this. Ladies and gentlemen, Nandi is open to guests, Nandi is open to visitors, Nandi is open to partners. I am blessed to have a boss who worked in the civil society space before he went on to become a senator and now a governor. And we appreciate as a people of Nandi the value of partnerships that work. And there's a lot that we have been able to do in the first 5 years, courtesy of partnerships. And we believe strongly in the adage of if you want to go far, work with others. So really, as an administration, as a government, we welcome partnerships in areas of capacity building, especially with data generation and identifying what is valuable data. Secondly, we can do a little bit more on data protection. If there are things that probably we are not doing right, we can be guided. That would be very useful for us. And we would like also to welcome you to Amnesty, not necessarily even to partner in any way, but come and sample our culture, our food and environment, and our athletes training. Thank you.
I've been to Nandi, and so should you be very soon. So this is Christmas time coming up. If you have some time, go to Nandi. Thank you very much, Royce. I think we have taken up exactly 16.